Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Megaquarium. I am GeneralMing, and we are here today in... I've forgotten the name of this place again. Valberg, right? Valberg, yes. Hopefully we can finish out this particular level of the campaign here during this episode. Our current task is to get to 900 prestige and have a daily revenue of at least $1,150. That is 1150. Just to give you some benchmarks here, we're at 615 prestige, and our current revenue is kinda meh. How are we going to improve this, you might be wondering? What could we possibly do? Well, for starters, we're gonna go ahead and spend a bunch of money. Yep. That is what we do when we're having problems. So step one, go ahead and put that in there. And you have the one. I don't know how to do this. Can I do this? I can do this. Why? Because there's nothing I can do to stop me. Right. So, let's go ahead back into here, grab a tool station, and job's done. We have room to expand that in case we need it for something else later on. Next thing is unpause it, of course, let the game go ahead and run on a little bit. I don't know what that sound was. I guess people just running in and out of doors a lot. We might need to look at another staff member here shortly. Let's see. No, maybe. No, meh. It'll be okay for a while. Alright, so what else do we have to do? I do still want to make that thing. We've got another level up here, so now you're really good at feeding animals, which is good. What if we were looking at for the spellback tank? I know I just did this once. Make you level 2, I can make you about yay big. Max size it and call that a day. Alright, cool, and so this one is taller than previous ones that we have worked with. That's important because that means we need to do this. And then this. You gotta go ahead and have that bumped up to 2 to start with. And that's nice and handy. Apparently though, the guest did not care about that. Let's actually go ahead and just push the walls out like that. And I'm actually going to go ahead and pause this and undo what I just did because I would like to reverse the order of this. I just realized I've messed all of this up. Cancel. Cancel everything. I need this to be there. And that's why it didn't look like it fit. We'll go ahead and add you there, or we will move you to be not live. You're the short one, so you go there. You're the tall one, you go there. Now we can go ahead and add that and this. And I do want to add a little bit here as well. Should be okay. You need to get out. Get lost. Thank you. Alrighty, and I'm gonna need some stuff. What am I gonna need? I'm gonna need a powered pump. Sure. Okay. Is good enough for me. A little on money, so I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit here. What do I plan on putting in this tank, you ask? I honestly don't remember. Oh, I got nothing. Might have been these guys. But I also might choose to make it something for my newer arrivals. I do also recall, yep, I can get a common cuttlefish. Actually, I can get several common cuttlefish. 2 of them. if I can make a French angelfish, which I will, because variety is the spice of life. I do need a staff door. That'll be a thing. I should go ahead and do one on either side of that. Alrighty, so I know for sure, beyond anything else, I'm gonna need one of those. Keep that nice and filtered. I know I'm gonna need a tool station. I'll go ahead and let's see, so I can do 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it should be fine. Gotta put a tool station right there on that. Animal-wise, I know I was thinking about these guys. Let's see, so you are warm, you are cold. These cuttlefish are cold. Where's there? What are they for size? They get up to size 13. So what I could do is unlock that crate. Give me the next one of those. And do the soft corals. Don't put them with the soft corals. Yes. If I were to delete wall, can I plop down a quick and easy wall tank? I can. Job's done. You are size 23. These, where they go? These guys, the French angelfish, get up to size 10, which means I can go ahead and put 2 of them in there. Except I can't. I can only do 1. I can't even do that. You require a bigger tank. Well, of course I do. You would think that after all this time I would be paying attention, but I'm not. But could I put you guys in there? I could put you guys in there. You get up to 13, so I could only do 1. What do with the other one? What if I delete that, delete this, make a bigger wall tank, so I can get up to size 30, and that lets me do 2 of them. And that's good enough for me. I don't need anything more than 2. We'll make that a plan. And I believe, yes, those are cold. I do need any one of those. I need you to hold. That's probably fine. And I need you to take a filter. And we can go ahead and actually pick you. Move the whole thing there. Cool. Job's done. Let's go ahead and grab a tool station before we forget. Basically, you pretty much want a tool station in every little back area. At least anything with more than, like, you know, a little bit. So, it's a good rule of thumb. We're gonna leave that for the time being. Hit play again, let that go on. So the plan is, we're gonna make this one a warm tank. And we will start off with literally just a singular French angelfish because I needed to get rid of it. And you are unhappy by a lot. Go ahead and make it significantly warmer for you. That's literally not enough heat. Cool. What I'd like to see. So I will go ahead and grab another heater. And I'm out of money. Of course I'm out of money. Phenomenal. Absolutely what I wanted to see. There we go. That solves that problem. And I'm out of money, but I can do that soon. That one was 400 bucks. That's fine. Okay. Solves all your needs, and then I just need a food container, and that would be the sponge pellets. And sponge pellets, you can go there, sure. As soon as I can afford it. Which will be a minute. Hopefully he doesn't starve in the meantime. We are right there around 700 prestige, which is nice. There we go. There's the pellet dispenser. Make that a priority. Have somebody rush on over here to take care of that. Cool. So, there's that done. We're kind of going to wait a little bit. That'll make you better for me. We're kind of going to wait because I want this to level up. Which will be another 5 days or so, but you're unhappy, so it could be longer. I got to say, having played now, you know, almost the end of four campaign levels, with the brutal difficulty on, so everything is breaking down more often. I don't know that I find it fun to have everything break down all the time. I know why they're doing it, and it's not completely unrealistic, but it's kind of unrealistic. Because in the real world, it doesn't break down and stop working all the time, it just, you know, people will be doing essentially continuous maintenance on it. So I would love to see it represented as more of that, but I can respect that they've done it the way that they felt was the right way to do that. So, we have to wait another 5 days before that's fully grown, at which point we will have these cuttlefish, which we'll just sell it off to get the cuttlefish one. Cuttlefish should be pretty basic to maintain. And in the meantime, what other animals are we going to want to do once we are done with these angelfish that are just unpleasant to do anything with? They eat corals and clams and gorgonians. I don't even have any of those. I don't think I do. No, I don't. I also kind of wish you could just set specific things, and I guess what I could do, I could come over here to manage. Cool. Start that. Who is my most generic fixer? You are my just generic fixer. So we're going to create a new zone. We're going to highlight only here. And then we will assign Claire to zone 1. And that's actually handy because that means she should just do that all the time. So she should actually maintain this if she's able to. I don't know if she actually can. Oh yeah, she can, cool. So now that she can, she should theoretically just stay in here. Like, constantly. Rather than walking out, because she'll just always maintain these and feed the one tank. And that's good. And that means she is in here doing her job. It does unfortunately mean that other people will still occasionally run in here and do her job for her. But, you know, what you gonna do? I would have to go in and assign everybody else to stay out of there. And that's not quite worth the level of micromanaging at this point. Not yet, anyway. Someday. Can I get anything better for gift shops? No, just schedules. But it does look like those are selling out kinda frequently-ish. I'm gonna go ahead and just put in a second one just to see how that goes. It might not be worth it, but we'll see. Alrighty, prestige is pretty much constant. Our staff keep leveling up, which is good. I would like you to learn how to be better at gift shop. Are you fully grown? I think you're fully grown. Yes, you are fully grown. Which does mean now that I can pick you up, put you in there. Take these common cuttlefish and put them into this tank over here. Solid. Alright. Which is great, because now I can just, let's see, come over here to the core. We can't do a fitted column because that requires a deep tank, but I can do a rocky dwelling. And that solves part of your problem. Do this and that. Cool. Okay. That solves that. I need more rock. Rock. Perfect. I wouldn't want to live in there, but you know. I'm also not a fish. So, what do I know? Awesome. So there's that. And we should be good. Cool. CO. Now that I've got these puffers underway, and this tank should be making, well, it makes a lot of science, which is less than phenomenal, but you know, it's okay. Point values, so I get science out of you. I apparently don't get to see how I get prestige, which is, well, it's less ideal, really. And I kind of like seeing all the prestige bubbles go up. Yeah. So, keep going, earn more prestige. This is the end of the campaign, will be this particular challenge. I think I could probably do it just from this tank alone. That's where all of our money will be going for the next little bit. So who do we have that I can mix into this tank? Well, first of all, your capacity is 225, so I can kind of just ignore that, which is handy. Go ahead and grab a little bit of decorations with these pitted columns. We'll do sort of mirrored like that, and it looks nice. That does give me plenty of hiding places in this particular habitat as well, which is great. Animal time. So, you would eat crustaceans, which means I don't necessarily want to do that. You also eat anything that's smaller than a 5, which is not phenomenal. Let's see. You are a bully, but I could do all 3 of you in the same habitat. As long as I don't put lights on that. I could do the rabbitfish or the yellow tank, but I can't do both of them. You will eat stuff that I wasn't going to put in there, so that would be okay. You just need a bunch of space, but I'd rather put both of you than that. Lionfish don't eat anything. Can't be housed with non-lionfish though, so that's not a thing I want. You are a wimp, so I wouldn't want to try and mix you with this one. Although all things considered, I think I'd rather have the puffer. And you eat animals and crustaceans, so you're just a no-go all around. And crustaceans. Go ahead and start and see where we wind up. I know I want 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I know I'm sure it's way overheated for what you need. Not by much, actually. Can I extend? Oh boy. Not by much. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna let it go. First thing that we can afford to do. Timer going. But I'm gonna go ahead and just finish out this episode with finishing out this campaign. Step 1, we are going to purchase a nice pump here. And then we're gonna let it play, because I should be able to get enough rapidly to go ahead and afford another large filter. Just barely, but that covers what I need. And then we need some more plants, and plants I can do this. Cool. So that covers that. My bannerfish are now happy in their gigantic tank. It seems like overkill, but you know, it's the way it's gonna be. The way it goes sometimes. I do need to put more food in there though, and I'm honestly just not sure where to do it. So you know what I could do? I don't need that door, and I can just make this a wall. And that means I do get 3 spots here that I can line up. And that's handy. Let's go ahead and give you a green pellet dispenser and an orange pellet dispenser while I'm there. Also, yes, if you didn't notice, she did leave to go get the green pellets because there weren't any in here at the time. And they will go to get what they need to do. Hey look! Cool. That set of teeth is complete. I don't know if that one pops up or not. But it says we have done all the things, we have completed all the goals, life is good, and we're headed for Napalos. So, I am ready to create an aquarium in Napalos. Takes us here to the main menu. Valberg is done. Napalos will be where we head to in the next episode, where we get to convert an abandoned theater into a new aquarium. As a quick side note, we do also have Freshwater Frenzy levels, which will be fun. We'll get to those later. But for now, I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying it, come back for the next episode, and until then, adios.